Zip out here, and we're going to the 7 of the club today. Fiona was supposed to record with me, but apparently she dates me on Skype, so I'm gonna be reading Jack's POV. Okay, here we go. I opened my eye, and I slowly opened my eyes, and I was greeted by a muscular chest. I was terrified that it was Alex, but I calmed down when I saw it was just Mark. I smiled and crawled into his chest. I felt him wrap his muscular arms around me. I giggled. "Good morning, Marky Moo," I said. He chuckled weakly. "Good morning, kitten." And good morning, kitten, said Mark, getting up and stretching his arms out. He got out of bed. "I'm gonna go take a shower," he said, smiling at me. I smiled and nodded when he was in the shower. I heard my phone go off. I picked it up and checked the text message I had. It was from Alex. I thought I blocked him. "Sean, I'm sorry. Please come back and forgive me." I laughed and typed my response. "It's too late to apologize. You hurt me, and I will never forgive you, ever." I hit send and blocked him again. Does he seriously think the little apology text will make all he did to me go away? I heard Mark come back into the bathroom. He was wearing the suit he was in the day we met. Damn, he looked hard in it. "Now, we need to talk about the club," Mark said in a soft tone. I don't care. I nodded, a little curious. Mark put a hand on my shoulder, smiling. I should have told you when I asked you the job, but here it is. My club, Paris, is a gay membership club. I thought it was adorable how afraid Mark seemed to tell me this small thing. I chuckled. "Mark, I already knew that," I said honestly. He looked up at me with a shocked expression. "Really?" he asked. I laughed. "Mark, I saw the poles and the private dance area," I said, remembering the club. Mark sighed and then pulled something out of his pocket. It was a little device with a red button on top. Jack, I'm gonna say it. You're drop dead gorgeous, and the guys in that club will notice that. Now, if anyone gets too touchy or grab you or tries to do something to you, press this button. It will alert me immediately." Mark said, handing me the device. I blushed at the fact he called me gorgeous and smiled, taking the switch. I put it in my pocket and went to go get changed. I put on a blue hoodie and jeans. I walked out of the bathroom and slipped my shoes on. Me and Mark got into a cherry convertible. Ooh, convertible. What the? I weird. Convertible, and started driving to the club. On the way there, Mark had started with my leg. I smiled. I smiled at Mark as we looked into each other's eyes. Next chapter. Please, I clicked. Chapter 8. I smiled as Mark kept rubbing my leg. His touch. Hold up. Stop seeing this ad. Okay. I smiled. Mark kept rubbing my leg. His touch is so gentle and caring. I was playing around with the little device in my pocket, and as we pulled into the driveway of paradise. So it's a quote, so paradise. Mark and I walked into the club through the bigger entrance doors. I scanned the club and saw the lights were flashing. Music was and so lights were flashing. Music was playing and guys nearly nothing dancing on the pools. I blushed as I felt an action for me. Sorry, I'm laughing at this a million times. I'm sorry. Mark led me to a back door that led to a changing room. The walls were dark maroon. The floor was a black marble. The, there were large mirrors with light bulbs on them, and the walls were a lot of there were a lot of kinky outfits lying around. I blushed at all of them. He went through another door that led to a bunch of lockers. Mark opened one that had my name on it. He pulled out a pair of really short black shorts, leather boots, and a bow tie. I blushed as Mark handed me the outfit. I'm sorry, kid. I know it's showy, but it's all we have, said Mark as he rubbed the back of my neck. No! Mark said as he rubbed the back of his neck. There we go. I chuckled. It's fine, Mark. Mark smiled and stepped out so I could get changed. This is a strip club, so I decided not to wear it. Yeah, no shit. I don't, Jack. I don't blame you there. I don't blame you there. After I was completely dressed, I walked out. I walked out. A lot of the guys whistled as I walked out. I blushed and walked over to Mark. You look great, kitten. Mark said Mark, smiling with a small hint of blush on his cheeks. He led me behind the bar. Do you need help with anything, Jack? He was signaling to the drinking hands. I think I'll be fine, Mark. Mark smiled. Remember, if someone gets too grabby, you have the button. I smiled and Mark walked to his office. Upon I walked into the bar. Hey, kid, can I get a martini? He asked with a smug grin. I quickly made a drink and gave it to him. Thanks, he said with a wink as he walked away. My first day was going pretty good so far until I handed a guy his drink and he started to choke my arm. I tried to move my arm away, but he held it tightly. You have such soft skin, said the man as he choked my arm. I could smell the gallons of alcohol in his breath. I finally got my arm free. Thank you, I said coldly. I was making a guy's drink when the drunk guy who choked my arm came behind the bar. You came back here. I told him, not even looking at him. I felt him squeeze it's because don't squeeze my arse. Come on, yes. No, I'm not gonna do this part. You guys get this part first. Actually, no, wait. Come back and succeed. Let's have a good time. He slid. I pushed his hand away. Leave me alone, dirty old pervert. I think, yeah. I said louder. All of a sudden, he forced me to the ground. He started unzipping my pants, but I pressed the button Mark gave me. I heard Mark's door slam into the wall that swung open. He walked over and pulled the guy off me and pulled the guy off me by the collar of his shirt. Who the fuck are you? Yelled the drunk guy. Mark didn't say a word. He just walked to the door and threw the guy out of it. He came over and lifted me up, brows out, and carried me to his office. He sat me down and got a med kit from his office bathroom. I was gonna ask what was it for, but then I noticed I scraped my knee when the guy forced me to the ground. Mark got me all patched up and hugged me. Are you alright, kitten? He asked me. I nodded. I'm okay, Mark, I said, smiling. You don't have to go back to work if you don't want to, he said, looking into my eyes. I smiled. I'll be fine, Mark. I hugged him close to me. I have you to protect me, I whispered. That's the end of this. That's the end of chapter 8. Let's go to chapter 9. Let's go. Come on. Okay. The movie. Okay. After me and Mark hugged for a while, I jumped off his desk. I immediately regretted it though because my shorts fell down and I wasn't wearing underwear. Mark blushed and his eyes were the size of the moon. Oh my god, I don't need another. Okay, ignore this. I immediately regretted it because and I. Mark blushed the size of the moon. I blushed furiously and quickly pulled them back up. Me and Mark were silent for a while, then we both started laughing hysterically. Time skipped to after work. I was tired. I was tired from making drinks. I wanted to go back and hang out with Mark. I got changed into the clothes I wore and walked out. I headed for Mark's office. I stepped inside and he looked at me. Ready to go, Humpkin? He asked. I smiled and nodded. We headed out into the parking lot. Mark started the car and we drove up. How was your first day, kitten? Mark asked as we drove down the street. It went well, I said, smiling. Not long after we made it to the apartment. No, wait. Not long after that, we made it to the apartment. Want to watch a movie tonight? Mark asked me. I nodded while he unlocked the door. I'm gonna rent a movie. I'll be back soon, kitten, said Mark, smiling and heading out the door. I was home alone, so I decided to play on his computer. I was playing a new game called Happy Wheels. Sorry, I had to do that. I'm sorry. It was really fun. You're stressful. Come on, get up there. Come on. I yelled. His character fell and I died. I giggled and got up as I heard Mark come into the house. Hi, hi, kid. He said, smiling with a bunch of movies in his arms. Hi, Mark. I replied, pouring myself some Dr. Pepper. He put the first movie in. I grabbed a blanket and we got under it. I slowly laid on Mike's chest and he started to stroke my green hair. His hands are so warm. The first movie was a comedy, and I loved the feeling of Mike's chest bouncing up and down every time he laughed. Suddenly my phone started ringing. I picked it up and saw that an unknown number was calling. I shrugged and answered. The voice that taunted me for years went to my ears. You motherfucker! Yelled Alex to the phone. Alex? I started out. Yeah, it's me, piece of shit. Where the fuck are you? Alex asked me. Mark's POV. Sean's eyes are getting teary, and I hear yelling. Who the hell is he speaking to? Is everything alright, kid? I asked him. He looked at me with tears going down his cheeks. He shook his head and started to hyperventilate. I grabbed the phone from him and hugged him to my chest with my free hand. He started sobbing to my chest. He hugged me tightly. I put the phone to my ear. Hello? I asked. Who the hell is this? Who the hell is this? I heard a deep voice yell. This is Mark, a close friend of Sean. Who the fuck is this? I said back to him. This is Alex, Sean's boyfriend, he snapped. So this son of a bitch is Alex. He's not my boyfriend anymore, Mark. He's not my boyfriend anymore, Mark, said Sean, still sobbing into my chest. I rubbed circles into his back. Shh, it's alright, kitten. I'll take care of this, I told him. Now listen to me, you sick son of a bitch. You do not own Sean. He's a gorgeous, precious little flower, and I will not let you hurt him, I said loudly to Alex. I heard heavy breathing. I heard heavy breathing on the other end. Before he could yell again, I hung up and blocked the random number. Sean was still sobbing into my chest. I carried him bridal style into my bedroom. I laid him under the covers and slid next to him. He immediately cuddled into my chest. I kissed his forehead and I heard gentle